Yeah, tonight's meeting we addressed a lot of personal growth for people at the table, and with Jillian, we proposed her with an ultimatum this week, and we talked to Jillian that it was either going to be right choice or partying alcohol, that we couldn't have both of these. And I knew that we were putting Jillian in a position where she had to make important decision for her personal life and her business life. And I think that Jillian does not have a drinking problem, but I think that she's still in the very beginning stages of transitioning herself as a bartender who likes to be in the party scene to a realtor, entrepreneur, business woman. And I think that we have high expectations for her, and I think and hope, I definitely am hoping that she's able to stay the course and stay with Right Choice. Do I think that Jillian's able to accomplish this? I hope so, and I think so. But when I peel back the analytics, we've got a 50-50 shot here. Is she Right Choice, or is she going to be party mode? We've got some variables not working in our favor. Jillian's still working in the bar scene. She's still surrounded by people that are coming to her bar where she works. She's, I'm sure, still in her circle of friends that are in this life. So is it 50-50? Maybe it's skewed a little bit less because of this. We've got a lot of support here at Right Choice, and if she was here as much or more than her bar life, I think that the odds would be in our favor. So we might be in a position where she might slip and go the other way, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Now with Jillian, I can really relate to, although I never worked in the bar scene, I've spent a lot of time having a lot of good times. And I know that if Jillian is able to remove herself from this type of environment where it's drinking and partying and having good times, and if she can refocus her efforts and all of her energy towards being the person she wants to be, I think it's going to be very self-gratifying. It's going to take a lot of work. Like I mentioned, I wasn't a bartender, but I've spent a lot of times out in the bars with a lot of friends having lots of good times. And now that that's not in my life, I'm able to accomplish way more things in a day, in a week, in a month, in a weekend, in a year. And I think Jillian, if she can keep this up, she's going to reap those rewards herself. With Brian, we also had an ultimatum this week. With Brian, we've been talking, and I've been helping Brian through his health happenings. And his ultimatum was that he would commit to losing 8 pounds a month. I think that this is an attainable goal. This is something that I've been at least achieving each month since I've been on the health happenings journey. And Brian has been talking that he wants to make health a priority in his life. So now we've literally made it that it's achieve this goal or don't bother coming here to Right Choice. And this might sound like it's harsh, it might sound unnecessary, but with Brian, he's been saying he wants to do this, and we want to see him accomplish goals that he's setting. This goal for Brian really hits home for me because it's something that I am literally going through right now. 5-6 months ago, I jumped on the health happening train. Myself, I was 252 pounds not too long ago, blink of an eye ago. And it's almost like looking into the past with Brian, seeing him just starting his journey now. So I'm really excited for him. I'm happy that he started this and he's already off to a good start. So I'm really hoping he can accomplish these goals as well. I think that Brian's got the right mentality to achieve these set goals that we've set out. I think that we've got a little bit of a challenge because Brian's actually got a hernia, and this is going to limit the activities he's able to do. I'm just one guy that's on his own health happenings journey that's been able to melt off some pounds. But I'm no doctor, I'm no dietitian. So Brian's got limitations that he's got to look into on how to make sure we do this without injury. This is something when I first started, I had Zach Spinoza to make sure that I was doing my exercises and doing it properly to avoid injury. And this is something Brian's going to have to avoid, because if he has an injury, it could throw him off track and put him in a worse spot than where we started. If Brian's able to do this, we got wins across the board. Brian's going to feel better. He's going to be more energetic. He's going to be able to accomplish more things in a day. He's going to sleep better. He's going to feel better. And people around him are going to enjoy this. It's going to be good things. I've had this in my own life since I started my health happenings journey. Myself, I'm still not where I want to be yet with my health happenings, but I have had a lot of improvements. I think that if Brian can keep this up, it's going to help his life in so many ways that he might not even understand yet. And if he can keep this up, the benefits are going to be for business, for personal, here at Right Choice. And I think that he's really going to enjoy this if he can pull it off. This week, through the week, both recruits were proposed with ultimatums where they had to make some very important decisions to make commitments, not only to themselves, but to Right Choice. And I find this is very important because I wasn't even prepared for how much time, effort, and work was going to go into working with these recruits. I knew it was going to take these things, but I didn't realize how much. And we're putting a lot of time, effort, and resources into them. And in return, we want that commitment back. Because I'll tell you, when somebody can give that to me, they're going to get that and more. They're going to get, you give me 100%, I'm going to give you 100%. And I'm not going to stop there. You're going to get it all. Each week before meetings, I prep a meal for the troops. We've got social hour before the meeting, so I find it's good for everybody to come in, can be relaxed, we can talk about anything we want. And I like having food at these meetings. It's around dinner time or meeting. This is when all our schedules work. This is when I'm eating. This is when a lot of other people are eating. So I find it's really good to have food at the meetings. And I've been eating healthy foods lately, so I've been making healthy foods. Today was chicken breasts and some salad and some watermelon. Nice healthy meal for everybody. We can eat. We're not going to be bogged down, and we can have a good meeting. So I'm the head of the table, but I'm cooking meals for everyone. I'm a waiter pouring waters for everyone. It's all good. We're a team here at Right Choice. I'm hosting the meetings. I'm hosting the social hours. So of course I'm going to provide the foods. This is just part of the game.